Hi everyone, it's Vera here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, this speed build is on my new home slash starter for my A to Z baby challenge. It's in a 30 by 20 lot and it's in Willow Creek. So I tried to make this build small for a starter, but it's not under 20,000 simoleons because I didn't want to limit myself regarding furniture. I didn't want to have basic game stuff and stuff like that. So I decided to spend a little bit more and maybe cheat some money. So basically I went for a not modern but more like parenthood type of style. I did have a room for the children because, as you know, in this challenge we're gonna have 26 children, each named one letter corresponding to the order that they're born in. So the first child is gonna be his name is gonna start with the letter A. But yeah, basically I had my room for the children. I had a room for my sim whose name is Juliet Mendez, and she's gonna be a streamer slash YouTuber. And we have an area over here which I didn't show on screen, but I did do off screen. I worked on some little things that I forgot on, so I did upload it to the gallery. It's uploaded. It's under the OriginID name of Vera, Vera, Sophia, Sofia 2308. That's my OriginID. I need to figure out how I can change that to my YouTube channel name, Tiny Simmer. So I'm going to figure that out. But it's up on the gallery. It's around 36,000 simoleons. All the details are going to be right below in the description, as well as links to my Tumblr account, which is where I post screenshots on like what's going on in the series, as well as other games that I play regarding, like I did some legacies before starting my YouTube channel, like the Disney Legacy. I did one called Gemstone Legacy, which was really fun, and I uploaded screenshots over there, as well as CC that I have in my own game, so you can download it if you want. But yeah, talking about this build, it took me some time to figure out the shape of it. The roofing obviously was a complete disaster. In the end, I had the roof be more mid-century modern style, but it took me some time to figure out the shape of the house that I want, because I love to build. I can easily like build for hours on end, and I will be just really happy. So I want to study architecture, and fun story is I basically decided to study architecture because I really loved building in The Sims, and that's where I felt like I could like show my creativity and stuff. So if you have any build ideas that you want to see, please let me know. I would love to get more creative with my builds. I do a lot of homes and modern contemporary style homes, but I do want to do more tiny style homes, but also do mansions and stuff like that. So I recently bought some expansion packs, like the get together one, and I started using it. I'm having a lot of fun exploring the different build and buy objects. So let me know any ideas that you want to have. So I know it's like February and everything, but March, we're almost in March by the time that I'm uploading this, and I want to, I don't know, do something March themed. I don't know what that could be. Maybe like a green home because of St. Patrick's Day and stuff like that. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's something that's popping off my head right now. But yeah, anyways, I am right now like watching a series called Heart of Dixie, which I just recently got hooked on, and it's such a good show. Like, it reminds me a lot of Gilmore Girls, mostly because of the place that it's in. It has similar small town kind of vibe. And it also, apparently I looked it up because I noticed this, but it really looks a lot like Stars Hollow from Gilmore Girls. And I really love Gilmore Girls, but I stopped watching it once I finished it, and just saw how like they shared the gazebo, a church, and everything, and it looks exactly the same. So apparently they film in the same set. So if you are interested, so if you did like Gilmore Girls, you're gonna love Heart of Dixie as well. And also, when I looked that up, it also appears to be that the set of Pretty Little Liars, which was Roswell, the town, I think, it was also set in the Stars Hollow set. But yeah, and I'm also recently getting a lot hooked into reality shows. So I started watching The Bachelor about a month ago, like starting January, and I got hooked on it. Like really, I watched Colton season, and now I'm in the current season, which is Pilot Peter season, and it's so interesting, like being there every week, because when I was watching other series, I easily spoiled myself on who won or what happened. But now, like, now that I can't do that, it's really frustrating because I'm like theorizing. I have all of these theories and everything. But apart from The Bachelor, I am also watching Love Island. So if you don't know what Love Island is a UK like reality show in which they have like six women and single women and single men, and they're all like incredibly attractive and stuff. So they put them in this villa normally in Mallorca in Spain during the summer, and that's where like they couple up and stuff, and there's drama and everything. And I'm watching the first winter edition one, and it's so much fun. Like, plus I also follow a lot of the meme accounts, and it's so funny seeing like how other people respond to certain people's drama and stuff like that, and what they think of the season compared to my own thoughts. But yeah, basically I'm really getting hooked into reality TV shows. But yeah, if you have any shows that in mind that you want to watch or that you really like and you want to recommend me, please do. Like I'm a literal TV addict, and I have watched most of the seasons of most TV shows. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. I would love to explore my interests and watch more. Like I just finished watching Sex Education and stuff like that. And I really did like it. It's a lot of fun, and I like watching different types of shows because you get to learn a lot about each different one. And once I'm like, plus like when I'm building, watching, like I have my iPad next to me and I watch Netflix shows all the time, and it's so like, that's like the highlight of my life. That's the moment when I say like, wow, I am really living life. But yeah, anyway, right now we're working on the kitchen. The layout is gonna be, to be honest, it's gonna be a little bit weird. The floor plan is kind of not ideal, but I really can envision this house expanding out once we have more children. Like adding a pool and making rooms bigger, adding more rooms and stuff like that once we start to really cash in more money, because she's going to be a video editor slash creator and stuff like that, and she's going to make a lot of money through royalties, sorry. And yeah, so right now I think we're going to start designing what is the bedroom slash the bathroom. I struggled a lot trying to fit so much in a small space. Plus, I think I was really inefficient with like the outdoor area and how there's a lot of space in the outdoors but not so much in the indoors. However, I do think that space is really, really nice, so I left it there. But yeah, right now there are some sales on expansion packs and stuff like that, so I am really excited to maybe convince my parents to buy me a new expansion pack. I have all of them. I have all of the expansion packs except for City Living and Get to Work. I know most of you would say buy City Living, but I really want to get to work for one thing only, and it is to do the Not So Berry challenge. Like, I really want to do that challenge properly. I have tried to do it without Get to Work because I need the scientific career for the first generation, and I would previously like just switch the career to something else, but it's not the same, and I want to get the full experience of it. But yeah, so moving on, also a senior in high school. I'm in my second semester right now, and it's a lot more chill than the first semester. It's not what I usually thought senior year would be. I assumed senior year was going to be so much better than junior year, because junior year is very packed with um, working on your GPA, SATs, and standardized testing. And it's very, like, let's be honest, it's a very intense year because that's the year that your colleges are going to be looking at. However, first semester of senior year is very difficult emotionally and psychologically, because I found that a lot of my peers are getting stressed about where they're going to end up and how their grades are affecting them now for like regular decisions and applications that are for that are going to get decision releases in March. And I learned a lot about what to do in high school, what to do, what not to do, any tips and anything. I've learned a lot through this college process and what they're looking for, and social life in general as well. So if you really have any questions or anything you want to ask me about it, I'd I'd love to talk about it openly, because let's be quite honest, most of us are like literally thrown into the deep end regarding high school. We don't know much about it, especially if we don't have uh, um, bigger siblings that have already gone through this. So really, if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them. I was previously thinking about doing a podcast and talking about this, talking about myself and my life, especially as a high school student and my experience. Um, but because I'm going to do a lot of voiceovers now for speed builds and cast videos, that would be a great opportunity for me to talk about that as well. So yeah, right now talking more about the build, the room is already finished. That's the room for our main sim. Don't worry, it's not going to look like that in the end. It's not shown on screen, but I will be adding more decorations, curtains, and stuff like that. However, it was not recorded, and you will see that there is a gap. Well, I think you've already seen that there was a gap between footages, because apparently I don't know how, but my screen recorder lost some footage, and yeah, you're just gonna have to continue on with the video. So yeah, right now, as you can see, we also have the bathroom completely done, and yeah, so we just skipped to the part where we are doing landscaping. Um, I love to do landscaping, especially because I think it adds so much color and it makes the build so much more lively and beautiful. And especially I really love those those tall, like very green bushes that are like towers, because I love that color and I think it adds so much vibrancy to the build. I also added a bike because even though she's probably not going to use it, my sim Juliet, I'd love to for her. I love the decoration of it. So yeah, right now we're looking at the different rooms and the final screenshots. So yeah, it's kind of a bit empty. It was kind of on purpose. I really wanted to add onto it as our family grew. But yeah, here we have the final, like it's after I finished working on on the rooms. So this is everything. As you can see, I worked a lot on the kids' bedrooms, adding more decorations and curtains. But yeah, I'm gonna go off here. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!